America just got a 7,000-word homework assignment from an AI company explaining why we're losing to China and what to do about it. The AI company is Anthropic, the same people who make Claude. The same Claude that is probably helping you write your code right now while simultaneously lobbying the US government. In today's video, we'll find out who's winning the AI arms race, who's cheating, how they're cheating, and why an AI safety company just published what is basically a call to arms. So Anthropic just dropped this paper called 2 Scenarios for the US and China in 2028, and the 2 scenarios are basically America wins and oh no, they want to make sure we land in the first one, which is why they wrote 7,000 words about it instead of just tweeting. The argument is, the most important thing for building powerful AI is compute, the expensive chips you train models on. America makes the best chips in the world. China wants those chips. America won't sell them to China. So China can't build the best AI. Democracy wins, everyone goes home. That's it. That's the whole paper. Except China is kind of already at home. Here's the problem. Despite not being able to legally buy America's best chips, Chinese AI labs are only a few months behind on actual model intelligence. You'd think an 11x compute disadvantage would show up more than that. And the reason it doesn't is because China has been running 2 of the most incredible side hustles in the history of technology. Side hustle number 1, chip smuggling. Federal prosecutors already charged a Supermicro co-founder with diverting $2.5 billion worth of servers with banned US chips directly into China. DeepSeek, the model that briefly crashed the entire stock market in January, reportedly trained on chips that are literally illegal to sell there. Alibaba and ByteDance train their flagship models on export-controlled hardware in Southeast Asian data centers, because current US law covers the sale of chips but not remote access to them. Someone in Washington wrote that law and did not think that one through. Side hustle number 2, distillation attacks. Chinese labs allegedly created thousands of fake accounts on OpenAI and Anthropic and other US platforms, then used them to systematically vacuum up model outputs and train their own competing models on it. Anthropic calls this systematic industrial espionage. OpenAI also condemned it. This is the same OpenAI that is currently being sued by half the writers in America for training on copyrighted books without asking. Now Anthropic paints 2 futures. Future 1. America tightens the chip export controls, cracks down on the fake account farms, exports American AI everywhere, and by 2028 has a 12 to 24-month lead over China. Breakthroughs in medicine, economic growth. Everyone is great. The paper describes this with the energy of someone who really wants it to be true. Future 2. America does nothing. China closes the gap. Beijing deploys near-frontier AI into its military and its surveillance state faster than anyone expected. Huawei data centers spread across the developing world because they're cheap and good enough. And the CCP gets first access to AI systems capable of, and I'm quoting here, automated repression at scale. The paper uses that phrase like it's a technical term, because at this point it kind of is. They're already doing it in Xinjiang. With older models, frontier AI just makes it cheaper. The policy recommendations are: close the chip loopholes, make distillation attacks explicitly illegal, and export American AI everywhere as fast as possible. The paper credits the Trump administration for already working on the third one, which required careful wording. Look, Anthropic is not wrong about any of the facts here. The CCP is already using AI for surveillance and military development in ways that are not hypothetical. In a world where the most powerful AI is built and controlled by an authoritarian government would genuinely be bad for most people on Earth. At the end, research states, the decisions made by policymakers this year will determine the future of transformative AI, which is probably true, and which every AI company also said last year. At some point you start to wonder if the window is actually closing, or if it just lives there. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.